Good morning, this is your media report for Monday, February the 23rd, 2015. I'm Sergeant Laurie McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. From Friday morning, February 20th until today's date, police have responded to 299 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimenb.ca. At 10:05 a.m. Friday morning, police arrested a 41-year-old male for an outstanding assault involving a weapon when they attended the Law Court building. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 1:09 p.m., a 29-year-old female was arrested for an assault on her neighbor after police received a call to Charles Street regarding a dispute between neighbors. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 2:30 p.m., police responded to the Superstore on Somerset Street, where a 25-year-old female was arrested for theft. She was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 4:55 p.m., police responded to Crescent Jewelers located at McAllister Place concerning an unruly customer. A 25-year-old male was arrested for uttering a threat towards a security guard. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 6:31 p.m., police received a call to Walmart on Westmoreland Road regarding a theft that occurred. They apprehended and arrested a 34-year-old male in the trailer park located off of Rossay Avenue. The accused was released and will appear in court at a later date. At 6:59 p.m., police arrested a 14-year-old youth from a residence on Dufferin Row after receiving a call that the youth was not complying with the rules of the residence. The youth was arrested for violation of his undertaking and was held in custody for a court appearance. At 7:01 p.m., police received a call to the Walmart on Westmoreland Road regarding a fraud. The accused selected items within the store and attempted to obtain a refund for them. A 32-year-old male was arrested for fraud and released to appear in court at a later date. At 12:53 a.m., police responded to Patterson Street regarding a report of an intoxicated male in a back hallway. A 42-year-old male was arrested for violation of a condition of his undertaking. He was held in custody for a court appearance. On Saturday, at 10:40 a.m., a 19-year-old male was charged for possession of a narcotic while being searched after being brought to detention for public intoxication. He was later released and will appear in court at a later date. A 38-year-old male was charged with mischief while in police custody overnight. He was later released and will appear in court at a later date. At 12:17 p.m., a 53-year-old male was arrested for possession of a cell phone. The male was apprehended in Market Square when police made arrangements to meet up with the accused. The stolen phone was recovered. The accused was released and will appear in court at a later date. At 2:35 p.m., police responded to Costco after receiving a call from an off-duty police officer and a security guard who witnessed a theft. A 42-year-old male was arrested for theft in violation of a court order. He was held in custody for a court appearance. At 7:30 p.m., police went to a residence on Montgomery Crescent where they arrested a 55-year-old female for harassing phone calls towards another female relative. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 7:30 p.m., police went to an address on Mount Pleasant Avenue where a 20-year-old male was arrested for threats after he called the Greco on Somerset Street the previous evening, threatening to come to the business with a weapon. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 10 p.m., police responded to a motor vehicle accident on Somerset Street near the St. Pius Church. One male operator, 60 years of age, was sent to hospital with life-threatening injuries and later passed away from his injuries. His 37-year-old female passenger and the 19-year-old male operator of the second vehicle each received serious but non-life-threatening injuries and were transported to the regional hospital. Additional resources were called in to assist, including a traffic reconstructionist. The cause of the accident remains under investigation. At 3:44 a.m., police checked a male on Dorchester Street. When doing so, it was learned that the 62-year-old male was in violation of a condition of his court order. He was arrested and will remain in custody for a morning court appearance. On Sunday morning at 10:55 a.m., police arrested two females ages 42 and 27 for an outstanding assault which occurred the evening of February 20th on Waterloo Street. The victim was not injured and all involved are known to one another. Both accused were released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 11 a.m., police arrested a 22-year-old male for harassment towards his ex-girlfriend. The accused was released on conditions and will appear in court at a later date. At 2:25 p.m., police attended a residence on Michael Crescent where they arrested a 22-year-old male for two outstanding thefts from Walmart, Fairville Boulevard, as well as 2 counts of probation violation. The accused was released and will appear in court at a later date. At 6:10 p.m. last evening, police received a call of a structure fire at a residence on Lancaster Avenue. It was reported that an electrical outlet in the kitchen was on fire. Neighboring residences were evacuated as a precaution, and the Red Cross was notified to assist with 7 displaced people who lived in the affected building. The cause of the fire remains under investigation at this time. This concludes your media report for Monday, February the 23rd, 2015.